Hey guys, how's it going? I'm back with another video. I was thinking about doing this type of video last night, and I realized that I haven't done a top 10 video in a long time. And I was listening to this band last night, and I'm not gonna lie, it made me kind of emotional when I was listening to them. Not just because of how emotionally driven the band is, but because of what happened with lead singer Chester Bennington committing suicide last year. And that probably gives it away on what band I'm talking about. Well, in fact, I know it gives it away. But this is going to be my top 10 Linkin Park songs. And it was very difficult making this list. I actually just whipped up this list in a matter of minutes, but I went on Spotify and I looked through all of their discography to see if there were any that I missed. And I just want to give a couple of honorable mentions first. That these songs are all phenomenal, but they just barely didn't make the cut. Easier to Run, Lying From You, those are both fantastic songs. Leave Out All the Rest, and I didn't write these down, but there was one more that was an honorable mention to me. One Step Closer. None of those songs, as fantastic as they are, they didn't make the cut. But yeah. Anyway, let's just get started. At number 10, we have the song Figure 9 from the album Meteora. Oh, and let me just preface this by saying the only songs on here are from Hybrid Theory, Meteora, and Minutes to Midnight. And one from One More Light. You can probably already guess what that's going to be. There are none from 1,000 Suns, Living Things, or The Hunting Party. Because I didn't like 1,000 Suns or Living Things. And to be fair, I've never listened to The Hunting Party. So, yeah, this may be a little bit biased. But anyway, number 10 is Figure 9 from the album Meteora. And I kind of overlooked this song at first because I had no idea that this song was as good as it was. Because honestly, on Meteora, I always found myself skipping over a couple of songs and just going to the ones that I loved. But yeah, Figure 9 was a complete surprise to me when I first listened to it. I love everything about it. I love, the rapping that Mike Shinoda incorporates into a lot of these songs, especially this one. And I love the lyrics, and I love, obviously, Chester Bennington's amazing vocal performance. It's just a great song, and I think a great way to start out this list. And number 9, we have the song Hands Held High, which is from the album Minutes to Midnight. What I like about this song mostly is how kind of, in my opinion, how anti-political it is. Because as you guys all know, I am an anti-political person. I don't like politics at all. And I feel like this song is really talking about, and you gotta remember, this album came out back when George Bush was in office. And the song is talking about how, like Bush is pretty much just letting this country get out of control. Talking about all the bad stuff that's happening in the world where, bombs are going off and killing innocent people and everyone's getting shot and murdered and, everyone's at war. And it's pretty much blaming, politics and especially Bush's presidency, I guess you could say it. But I love how, even though it's talking about all those horrible things, it's a very chill, calm sounding song. And that's the big contrast that I actually like about it. It's basically all Mike Shinoda doing his rap verses. And I love the little angelic chorus in the back going Amen. I think it really adds that sad element to what the song is talking about. Anyway, I think that's a great song. Number 8 is the song Pushing Me Away, which is from Hybrid Theory. Now, Pushing Me Away has been one of my favorites for a long time now. Once again, I just love everything about it. I love, obviously, Chester's voice. That pretty much goes without saying. And I love the lyrics in this song. Especially the line where it says, you're testing me, pushes me away. I think that happens a lot, especially in today's age, where we just push people away. Like we don't want them to know the real us, so to speak. Like we don't want to let anybody in. And I think that's what Chester was trying to get across in the chorus, pretty much. I could be wrong about that, but that's just my interpretation. But it's a great song, and I highly recommend it for anyone who, for some reason, hasn't heard any of these songs. Okay, number 7, we have the song A Place for My Head, which I believe is also off of Hybrid Theory. I think. I could be wrong about that. But, yeah, A Place for My Head, I love how fast-paced this song is. Especially the way Mike Shinoda raps in this song. It's probably in my opinion, one of the fastest rapped songs that Mike Shinoda does with Linkin Park. I know he raps fast in other songs too, but especially this one. And, trying to sing this song on your own is really a challenge because of how fast he goes. Sometimes you might miss a couple of the lyrics that you thought you sang already, and it's like, oh, wait a minute, I gotta back up and re-listen to it. But I love how fast he raps. I love the lyrics, and like you guys know, I'm a lyrics guy. Like the lyricism in this song, especially in the first verse, where he talks about how it says, "I watch how the moon sets on the sky on a dark night, shining with the light from the sun, and the sun doesn't give the light to the moon, assuming the moon's going to owe it one." And you know how I like imagery. I like lyrics that are able to make you visualize stuff, and I can see that. And that's one thing that I like about this song in particular is the imagery and the lyricism. Mike Shinoda's fast rapping skills. Man, he's a great rapper. And, of course, Chester's hauntingly amazing vocal performance in the chorus. Great song. Number 6, this is the only Linkin Park song that was not on an official album. This was off of the Transformers album, and it is the song New Divide. Now, I don't have anything bad to say about this song. Obviously, that's why it's on my list. But, yeah, New Divide, when I first heard it, I fell in love with it automatically. I love how built up it is. I love how vocally driven the song is. And, once again, it goes without saying, Chester's voice is just like the highlight of this song. Like the vocal range that he's able to achieve was just incredible. And you can really hear how heartfelt and heart-wrenching the lyrics are, which makes for a great song. It's very mellow for the most part, in my opinion. Like I said, very vocally driven song, great song. Okay, now number 5, we have the song No More Sorrow, which is off of the album Minutes to Midnight. Now, No More Sorrow has probably one of the best intros for a song I've ever heard. It starts off with this cool little guitar riff, and then it just evolves into this. It keeps the same guitar riff, but it starts this awesome drum beat that kind of, intertwines with each other for like the first 45 seconds, first minute of the song, and then it just explodes into this rockin' song about, greed, lying, thievery, if that's even a word. But, yeah, great song. Definitely deserves a spot in this list. And number 4, we have the song One More Light. Now, I know the album One More Light got a lot of crap for how poppy it was, and how Linkin Park just went away from their rock and rap roots. But no, how can anybody hate this song? I mean, especially knowing that a couple of months later Chester Bennington would end his life the way he did. Just makes this song even more tragic and haunting. And that's why it's on this list, because this song is probably one of the saddest, if not the saddest, Linkin Park song that I've ever heard. And it's hauntingly, devastatingly beautiful. That's all I'm going to say about that. It's a great song. Great song. Okay, number 3, we have one of the biggest hits that Linkin Park has ever done, and that's the song In the End. Once again, you have Mike Shinoda doing his great rap verses like he usually does, and again, Chester's voice definitely shines. I mean, I know I feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over, but I mean, how can you not? I mean, all of these songs, especially In the End. In the End is probably the hit, one of the biggest hits, definitely one of the biggest hits that they've ever done, and I like everything about it. I like I said, Mike Shinoda and his rapping. I like Chester's voice, the guitar work, all the instrumentation is phenomenal on the song. Definitely a great one. And number 2, we have the song Somewhere I Belong from the album Meteora. Now this is another fantastic song that I kind of forgot about, actually. I don't think this was one of the songs I was listening to last night when this idea for this video came up. But man, I forgot about this song, and I forgot about how good it was. Very nostalgic to go back and listen to it. But yeah, man, great song. Again, very heart-wrenching, where Chester just feels like he doesn't belong anywhere, which is something that I know a lot of us can relate to. So, another great song. And finally, number 1, and this may or may not come as a shock to people, but number 1 is the song Crawling from the album Hybrid Theory. And man, this is the song that makes me the most emotional out of all the other Linkin Park songs, along with the song One More Light. Crawling makes me cry. I'm not scared to admit that. It does. Especially the second verse where he says, discomfort endlessly has pulled itself upon me, distracting, reacting, against my will I stand beside my own reflection. Like, those lyrics just latch onto me for some reason. And it gets me kind of choked up every time I hear it. And that's just a testament to how powerful these songs from Linkin Park really are. And it's another testament as to why I like this type of music so much. And yeah, it's depressing. Yes, it's unhappy. But a lot of people feel this way. A lot of people need songs like this in their life to help them know that they're not alone either. And that's why I congratulate Chester Bennington. I know he's not with us anymore, but you know, he helped a lot of people. He helped a lot of people survive, even though he couldn't survive his own mind himself. But yeah, guys, that's it. That's my top 10 Linkin Park list. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment down below, let me know your favorite Linkin Park songs. And as always, guys, I will see you next time. Take care.